Hello from McDonald's in Walt Disney World. We're at McDonald's to get some Happy Meals because
we're gonna do a challenge today.
We are going to have Happy Meals determine our day at Walt Disney World. So we're inside McDonald's now and we have our orders. So we ended up ordering 3 different Happy Meals and each of these should have 2 toys in them. So these are the Happy Meals that we got. We got a bunch of drinks over here. I got a frozen Coke. We have a lot of fries and these are the toys. There are 2 different toys in here. And we got a couple burgers there and some chicken nuggets as well. So we're going to eat this and then go figure out what our toys are. Okay, so we are outside. We've finished up with our meals. We can get, I think there are 62 different toys that we can get. So these are a lot of different options here. So I'm going to open up one and then Brennan will open up one, then I'll open up the last one. So I sort of blindly got us a reservation for Hollywood Studios because whatever we're going to get, whatever these toys are, that's what we're going to do at Disney World. And some of these may not have any representation at all. Some of them may have a lot of different options to do. So we will see. This is just going to be fun, and I'm excited to do this, to have a Happy Meal determine our day at Disney World. So I'm going to open up this one first. I'm nervous. All right, so we have 2 toys in here, and they are Belle.
Ooh, okay.
And The Mandalorian. So those are interesting options so far.
All right, and I've got Edna mode.
Oh no.
Okay, and Simba.
Simba?
This is a good little group so far.
This is our last one. Oh, we might have duplicates.
Uh-oh.
Do we have duplicates? We do.
Are both of them duplicates?
We have Belle and Mandalorian again. So now we've got 3 Happy Meals because on the off chance that we got duplicates, which we did, we had more of a variety.
It just happened to be a 3rd one.
Yeah. So what we decided to do, we're going to go to Hollywood Studios and we're going to try to meet and encounter the Mandalorian and then go to the Incredibles area to meet Edna Mode.
I didn't think was still a thing.
It is a thing. So we can do that, and then we're trying to decide how to interpret The Lion King and Belle, because Belle has a lot of representation. The Lion King has the obvious Festival of the Lion King, but we might switch it up a little bit depending on like our time that we have.
Yeah, we're just gonna go through studios first and just kind of see where we end up at.
Yes. That was our first time inside this McDonald's since they remodeled it recently, and I was pretty impressed by that. Okay, so our first stop is heading over to Hollywood Studios. Animal Kingdom would have been more probably easy, but we have a reservation, and we've made it to Hollywood Studios. Of course, we're being parked all the way in the very back of the parking lot, but we can take the tram. All right, so we parked the car, and we are about to get onto the tram, have our Happy Meal boxes here, and we are heading inside the park. This is our first time taking this tram in so long. This is great. So we've made it to Hollywood Studios, and we've gone through security. We just took the tram. We took like an awkward thumbnail with our Happy Meal boxes, which we can throw away now. And I think, should we just go back to Edna Mode first? Or no, should we try to see the Mandalorian? Because you don't know when he's going to be out. So we are inside Hollywood Studios. We definitely chose the wrong line to wait in line for. We always choose the wrong line. So we're heading back to the Incredibles area, and I'm glad that we are because it is insanely busy right now. So yesterday was the very first Very Merry Christmas Party. Tomorrow's the very first Jollywood Nights. Tonight is also a Very Merry Christmas Party, so it's just going to be very busy here in general. Okay, so we're heading on the other side of the Chinese Theater. That's where the Incredibles area is. There's Daisy Duck. Okay, we're heading down the steps over here. This is the line for Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway. So this is the Incredibles area, which has been so many different areas recently, and it was closed for sort of a while, but they did reopen the Edna Mode experience, so we can meet Edna Mode. And they even decorated this for Christmas? That's interesting. So it's only a 5-minute wait right now to meet Edna Mode, so that's great. There she is, right inside. We have not done this in quite a long time. So this is fun. This is the point of the challenges, right? Just to make us do stuff.
First time here, right?
Yeah, it's been a while. All right, so we are next in line to meet Edna Mode, and we're going to tell her about our little Happy Meal toy adventure today. We're doing something fun today. We got some Happy Meals, and we decided whatever we got, whatever toy that was random, we could go do that thing. And we got Edna Mode as a toy. Yeah.
So we came to see you.
Edna Mode now, so there you go. Isn't that adorable? Did they get all your features right? It's perfect.
Do you approve?
Very miniature. You can't get all the perfection in that small.
No, not at all.
But they did the best that they could, I think. There's Sully way over there. So how was that? Yeah, Frozone gets to walk around. Edna was very impressed by what we were doing. She seemed pretty flattered by it, so that was fun. And now we need to head over to meet Mandalorian, who might be a little bit busy and popular. Was a little bit disappointed that we didn't get something to do as like a ride, but maybe we lucked out with that. So we're heading through Toy Story Land to go over to Galaxy's Edge, which has been decorated for the holidays. It is pretty busy in Toy Story Land. Definitely is a bit of an understatement right now. And it's also really hot, which is a bummer. It's been so nice in Orlando recently the past couple weeks, and now it's hot again. Look at this. This is the end of the Lightning Lane line for Slinky Dog Dash, so it's probably good that we didn't get a Toy Story toy, because this is probably what I would have wanted to do if we got like Woody as our Happy Meal toy. All right, so we have made it over to the entrance to Galaxy's Edge. That was challenging to get through over by Slinky Dog Dash, but we've made it. So to meet Mandalorian, I think we have to go over towards the market. That's the only place that he generally roams.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I like tripped on myself and ran into you, sorry.
So we don't know when the Mandalorian is going to be out, or if he'll be out. I don't know, it's just sort of a thing that happens over here. So when the Mandalorian comes out, he pops up over here. So I forgot about this. I did know this. They did add the times for the Mandalorian on the app, so we got here perfectly in time, just to about 5 more minutes until the Mandalorian comes out. There he is. There's the Mandalorian. Hello.
Well, look at that. That's excellent.
Yeah, we went to McDonald's and it's deciding our day, so we wanted to meet you.
Yeah.
Come forward.
Oh. Taking a picture of you. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Alright, some travelers.
Thank you so much, Mando.
No problem.
Well, that was cool. Oh, it's busy now. So this is the crowd that has formed around Mando.
Oh my gosh.
So that was like the luckiest experience ever. They're just standing up to the side, and then you just showed them this. And then you got a cool picture with Mandalorian. In our defense, we were over there first.
And
Which is wild because it was just like a presumption on our part.
We didn't ask for anything. He literally was just like, you come over here. And I was like,
Yeah. So you got a cool picture with Mandalorian. How about that? But yeah, the times are on the app, so that worked out well. I also love that Brennan told the Mandalorian that we went to McDonald's. Like he would know what that was, that's in canon in the Star Wars universe. There was also no Grogu, which that's interesting. That's the first time that I've seen the Mandalorian without Grogu. So we're in the market now, and what I want to do is go over here, and I want to get a Coke. So this is all ironic hearsay and conjecture, but the CFO of Pepsi is going to be the CFO of Disney in about a month. So I wanted to get a Coca-Cola at Disney, one of these very thematic Coca-Colas that I've never gotten before in Galaxy's Edge, before I potentially can't. And I know that that's not going to happen, but I don't know, just a little bit of a fire under my booty. I've always wanted to get one of these, but I've never wanted to actually buy one because it's about $6. But I'm kind of excited, I'm not going to lie. It feels very, very fun, incredibly unique, and it's a Coca-Cola. That's so weird. And then you got a themed
does it
water.
taste different? Because everyone says, and I agree, that like bottle Coke is different than fountain Coke, which is different than canned Coke.
I still think like McDonald's Coke on tap is superior for
What
some
does
reason.
Orb Coke taste like?
But this, I mean, it tastes like Coke, but it's fun. It's very unique. And I want to keep the bottle, which I shouldn't. It's a bottle. Okay, so now we're heading out of Hollywood Studios. We've done what we needed to do here today, which was to meet Edna Mode and the Mandalorian, as what most people do when they come to Hollywood Studios. That's it. So what we could do is go see Beauty and the Beast here at Hollywood Studios because we have Belle. And then we could also go to Animal Kingdom to do Festival of the Lion King. I think that would make the most sense as far as what would be really cool to do.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do,
Based off of like park hours and stuff, I don't think we'll have time.
because what I think we should do is go to Magic Kingdom and we can do Philhar Magic because there's a Lion King section of that, a portion of Philhar Magic that is dedicated to Lion King. And then we could do Enchanted Tales with Belle. I was like processing it as my brain is rendering in real time. Yeah, so we can just do Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom. We can sort of do a meet and greet here and then do attractions at Magic Kingdom, I think. Yeah? Yeah, I don't know. I think that makes the most sense because otherwise it would have been 2 meet and greets and then 2 shows if we done Beauty and the Beast and a Festival of the Lion King, and I think that may not work out well with time, so that's why we're doing the attractions. I really miss the Osborne Lights. I will never not miss the Osborne Lights and have a regret for the amount of time that we should have come here when we didn't, when it was still an offering, because it was just so incredible. And then the Dream Lights at Cinderella Castle. It's kind of a bummer that this isn't Belle's Baseline Tap House, right? That would have just made so much sense. We're passing over by the Backlot Express. It looks like the tree is up over here for studios. We'll definitely come back and appreciate the decorations a little bit more. Looks like the lake is actually drained over here, so they must have just put up the tree and all those Christmas ornaments there, and Santa Gertie over here with the Santa hat. But we are heading to Magic Kingdom. This is the other side of Santa Gertie, and you can see the Santa hat up there. And then the lake, which hopefully will be filled up for Jollywood Nights starting tomorrow, which that will be very interesting to hear the reviews for. I'm very, very curious. There goes Max back there. So whether or not we do Jollywood Nights, I talked some stink about it.
You have. You talked a lot of stink.
But I don't know if it's going to be worth it. And just seeing the reviews of other people's experience, I don't want to watch anybody else's like videos about it, but like, I don't know.
See, I would. I want to see what people can do with that to see, like, okay, I can do
I
better.
want to see their like time management, but I don't want to see the entirety of the Nightmare Before Christmas show or the Muppet show. No. I want to see that in person if I'm going to see it.
But yeah, I do want to see how people manage their time with this event, because it is short.
That'll be crucial. You can see the beautiful garland that is adorning the streets of Sunset Hollywood Boulevard, which we ran here last week, Brennan, sort of. But yeah, we were here, but not here. We were right outside Hollywood Studios, over by the Skyliner, and that's when they told us we were just 3 minutes ahead of the balloon ladies, and we were like, oh my god. So a crazy change of plans. We're heading over to the buses over here to take that over to Magic Kingdom, just so we don't have to deal with the TTC. We parked way over there, and our bus is going to be all the way down here, hopefully arriving pretty soon. That's it. That's the Magic Kingdom bus. Cool. So hopefully we don't deal with a lengthy crowd on the way back here, because there is going to be a very merry Christmas party tonight. We're getting on this bus, we might have to stand because there was a pretty long line waiting for this bus. So we've made it to Magic Kingdom. Our bus is all the way down there. This is definitely pretty busy. We need to head over to bag check and then head inside the park. And Magic Kingdom closes in about 2 hours from when we're getting here now. Looks like this is the line for the ferry over here. That is very long. Okay, so we might have done the right thing by taking the bus, hopefully. So this actually, I think, is the Christmas party crowd. That is crazy. So we're stopped for just a second because I think the ferry boat is disembarking. So this is all for the party over here, which the admission for that starts in about 5 minutes, I think. So this is sort of mass confusion, just with the mass crowds in every direction. We're going over here to just the regular entrance. This is the party entrance over here, which looks like it started way back there. We had to wait to sort of cross the crowd.
Where they go?
Okay, we're good. So we made it inside the park, and now we're heading underneath the train station. I think that, unfortunately, 4 p.m. is probably the worst time to arrive to Magic Kingdom, because that is when party guests can get in with their ticket. So the overlap. Wait. Say that again?
I said I don't think we've ever come at that time too, so that was a new experience.
I have experienced it, I don't know if for Christmas or for Halloween, but it's not been the best. So we're heading back to Fantasyland, maybe to do PhilharMagic first, and then do Enchanted Tales with Belle. Okay, so once we do PhilharMagic and Enchanted Tales with Belle, we just want to make sure that we actually do what we came here to do first, and then we might get some sort of like a little holiday snack, I don't know. This is interesting. There's like massive hedges all the way around like the front entrance of like the hub. I sort of wish that we did go to the car, because now I have this and I don't know what to do with it, and I wanted to keep it, but I shouldn't because it's a plastic bottle. We're passing by the new Mirabelle meet and greets, which this one was pretty popular. So we made it to the very back of the castle. Again, somehow it's just been so crowded, but PhilharMagic is right there, and that is our next activity that we want to accomplish. This shouldn't be too long of a wait, hopefully, and we haven't done this in a while too, and it's definitely one of our favorite attractions. Okay, one of our favorite attractions might be a little bit of an overstatement, but this is just one of our, I don't know, longest running experiences that we like to do sometimes, because it does make us happy. And for like the longest time, like this was quintessential Magic Kingdom to me. It made me happy every time that I did it, and I still haven't really gotten tired of it. But we're bringing Simba inside. So we are outside of the theater now. I imagine that our show probably just went inside because it's pretty quiet outside. Are you ready to be inside AC and watch PhilharMagic?
I'm ready.
One of our favorite attractions of all time. Okay, so we have our seat, and got my Simba right here. And the castle fireworks just went off. And we're gonna watch PhilharMagic. Hooray, we watched PhilharMagic. So I didn't film the section of the show with Simba in it just because they specifically asked for no video recording because it would disturb other people. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. It's also a 3D film. And now we're heading over to Belle's house? I guess Belle's cottage, Maurice's workshop. It's only a 15-minute wait for Enchanted Tales with Belle. It does not look very crowded. I think this is a meet and greet for the Halloween party, or for the Christmas party. Oh my God. Also, PhilharMagic did have a Beauty and the Beast section, but Belle was not a part of that section. This is about Belle, because we got Belle as our character from our Happy Meal. So we're heading inside to meet Belle. Maybe not, we'll see. Depends if one of us gets cast as something. I want to be Mrs. Potts. So we're just walking along this happy little walkway. We have Belle's cottage decorated, Christmas decorations, and I'm pretty sure that there's a tree inside. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, we're going to go inside. There's Mrs. Potts over there, and then a Christmas tree here.
This is our enchanted mirror, everyone. It was gifted to Maurice by the Beast when Belle and Beast got married. That way Maurice can visit Belle anytime he wanted. Now I know the perfect time for us to go back to, but I'm gonna need all of your help. So everyone please repeat after me. Take me back to the day Belle and Beast fell in love.
Take me back to the day Belle and Beast fell in love.
From Maurice's workshop into the castle. How cool, right? God, we haven't done this in so long. Madame Wardrobe! Okay, so we're heading inside the room right now. Here's Madame Wardrobe. I did not get the part of Mrs. Potts.
Belle doesn't know you're here, so I shall call her in, and when she enters, we'll all shout, "Surprise!"
That is a bright idea, Lumiere. All right, everyone, when I say now, we're all gonna shout, "Surprise!" Oh, but Lumiere, the candles.
But of course.
Yeah, see, it's a little too bright for a surprise party. Get ready.
Well, where are you, mademoiselle?
Lumiere. Now!
Surprise!
What a wonderful surprise. This is so exciting. Hello, everyone. Now, Lumiere, what is everyone doing here in the library?
Well, Shelby.
Well, we went to McDonald's actually. We got a Happy Meal, so that's why we're here.
Act out the story with
That too. And just like that, we did Enchanted Tales with Belle for the first time in I don't even know how long.
We met her.
That was our final activity to do at Disney World as determined by our Happy Meals. And it was fun. And we didn't get the opportunity to tell Belle that we went to McDonald's like we told Mandalorian. It's very necessary information.
Listen, I didn't expect them to pay any attention to me. I got really nervous. And it was in front of everybody. I felt like such a girl.
We went to McDonald's. So now we are heading out of Magic Kingdom. That's what we came here to do today. And the sun is setting and it looks beautiful. The question is heading back to the bus to go back to Hollywood Studios. What is that going to look like with the park closing in 30 minutes? I'm sure the castle looks really nice with the projections, but I miss the castle lights, the dream lights. This is everyone slowly heading towards the hub as we get kicked out of the park for the Christmas party. Look at these just hedges over here, just completely obstructing the entirety of the hub. That doesn't look fun at all. This goes around all of this area. This is most definitely for the Christmas filming that they're doing now, pretty much in the middle of November. Okay, we are going to try to make our way down Main Street. All of the lights are on now, so this looks beautiful. Because of daylight savings, now the park closes, the sun sets very early. Vernon, wait, we didn't go into the Emporium to show off all of the Christmas merchandise. Okay, we're heading past the Emporium, though, to go over to the buses. This is probably not going to be the best experience getting back to Hollywood Studios, but maybe a little bit better than the TTC.
On the count of 3, everyone please say Happy Holidays. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy Holidays! Well, that's pretty cool. We get to see the lighting of the tree on our way out of the park. And look at that, it's snowing. They're letting it snow for us regular non-party park people. So we are heading all the way over to the buses, which that pathway might be a little bit blocked off by all of this happening over here for the Christmas party. That is definitely not as bad as it was, but it's still a little bit chaotic over here. This is what was filled up earlier, and I thought it was for the ferry boat, but that was the backup for the party. So we are heading all the way down to the very end. Down there, we might have to wait a bus or two to make it to Hollywood Studios, but hopefully it's not too bad. All right, so our bus is here to take us to Hollywood Studios. You can't even see how far back the line is. And we've made it back to Hollywood Studios, and that took about an hour. Disney transportation can be very hit or miss sometimes. It was a bit of a miss for us tonight, just having to wait over 45 minutes for the bus at Magic Kingdom. We missed the first bus just barely, and then it just took forever for the second bus to show up. So we've almost made it back to the very end of the parking lot, like a mile away from the bus stop. That was our day determined by Happy Meals at McDonald's. We went to Hollywood Studios, we met Edna Mode and the Mandalorian, very random, and then went to Magic Kingdom to do a couple rides in Fantasyland. Maybe you'll do this again, I don't know. This was fun, I liked this one a lot.
It was really cute.
Thanks for watching, we'll see you soon, have a great day, and goodbye.
Bye.